Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today is like day 5 or something of trying to improve by 1% every day. And I think today I did actually improve by 1%. And here's kind of how my day went. So I started by sleeping in, of course. Of course, I got like 13 hours of sleep or something. And then I ate like a really big breakfast of like waffles. Okay, so all that happened. Whatever, right? Really lazy morning. But then eventually I decided, hey, I'm going to work out because last night, after I made the last video, I watched this guy like do David Goggins like workout routine for 100 days, right? And he started as like a much bigger guy, and then he lost a ton of weight and stuff, and he ran like an ultra marathon and an Ironman at the end of it, and ran like a marathon in the middle of it. And I thought it was crazy how day one he could just start and go 12 miles, right? It wasn't very fast. It was like a 12-minute, 30-second per mile pace. But still, somehow he managed to get through the 12 miles. And I was like, there is no possible way he did that. So I keep watching, and he's not really taking too many rests. And he is just doing what David Goggins does. And he just kept working out. And then eventually he's like, okay, I'm going to do a marathon. And then he keeps going, and he's like, oh, today I just decided to do an ultra marathon. Like, okay. And he did it. And I was saying, okay, if this guy, um, who's always been like bigger his whole life and hasn't really exercised, can just do this, he can run 12 miles his first day, and then within like 2 months run an ultra, and within 3 months run an Ironman. I'm like, I could go a little further than my 3.2 miles, which was my max. So I set my goal as 6 miles today, and I hit it. It took me almost an hour. I put like 9.5 minute pace. Um, but it was good. It was good. It's double what I've ran before, and it's nice because my neighborhood, I was able to like run one part of my neighborhood, and then like it was a mile, and then walk this little part like 300 feet or something, and then run the other part of the neighborhood, and that was a mile, like there and back, and then walk that little part again and just keep running. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's my neighborhood's like perfect because it's a mile on both sides. I mean, one's a little longer than the other, but basically every time I get back to my walk stage, um, I hit the mile mark. And it's probably walking for like a minute. So it's not too much walking, but it does help with like my recovery because I don't run that often. And I doubt I could like run for an hour straight. So it's like, okay, I run for 9 or 10 minutes, and then I chill and I walk for a minute, and then I run again. And by run I mean like shuffle jog. Okay, so I did that. I got my miles in. Great, right? I actually didn't feel too bad, and I think I could run more than that. Like I think if I tried, I could go 10 miles, like with the little walks in between. So eventually I'm going to keep ramping that up. I have a few tennis matches this week though. So like I have one tomorrow. Um, but like Tuesday and Wednesday I just have practice. So I'm going to try and run maybe at least 6 miles, like an hour out there, because my tennis practice is like 2 hours. So whatever. So if I don't have that much homework, go run for an hour. Um, yeah. So I kind of enjoyed it. I just had like an AirPod in the whole time. Eventually I might get to like running without any music, but right now I kind of want the music. And then yeah, I did like a pretty good workout because I was trying to box at home, like learn how to box a little bit. So I'm starting with the like workout part of it, and I just did some arms. I'm like, okay, well, I'll do some bench press, I'll do some skull crushers, some like shoulder press, whatever. And then I did some core, like I got like an ab roller, so I was using that a little bit and then doing like leg raises. Not too bad. I felt pretty good after that, and then I went for the run. Um, but I think I'm gonna do that more often because I just have like this little punching bag that you punch it and it like wiggles back and forth, and it was like $80. So I think I'm gonna work on boxing a little bit just because. And then I just ordered a jump rope on Amazon to use to like strengthen my calves. And all of this was going pretty well today, right? I didn't watch too much YouTube. And when I did, it was actually long form rather than shorts, which I think long form is good for my attention span a little bit because I'm not just like swiping over and over again. And usually they were like actual good videos, like I learned things from them. Um, like they were educational or as close to educational as you can be. So yeah, I did a lot. I drove for a little while, just practicing driving. I'm I'm pretty good. What can I say? I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good driver. And then I went out to Lowe's and I bought like a 5 gallon bucket. And then I went to like a gas station and I bought some ice. And yeah, I just dumped the ice in the bucket. And then for my calves, I just like dumped them in. And then my forearms, I couldn't really fit more than that in the bucket, but it was a little ice bath. And then I put my like face in the ice. And honestly, if I do start working out before school, because I leave at like 6:30, so I could wake up at like 5 and work out for a little while, and then I might be able to ice bucket. Maybe. So I definitely think I progressed today. Um, yeah, I learned that I think my body has limits that I haven't found yet. Right? Like I can definitely push past some of the limits that are put in place. Right? By the time I find my limits, I'm gonna have shin splints. But anyways, it's whatever. I was thinking maybe I sign up for like a marathon end of summer just to just to be crazy, right? Because I think I could do it. If this guy can change so much in 100 days, right? And I think I think it's amazing what us as humans we can do and our bodies can do. So I think I'm already almost a quarter of the way to a marathon, which a little less. So why not see how far I can go? Right? Why not see if I can run 26.2 miles? Okay. Well, that was my day. Kind of a long rant, but yeah, I think I just learned that we have limits that we do not know. So you can definitely go a little bit further. Like I thought I was going to stop so many times today, and I just kept going. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.